is on fucking every drug under the sun. He on the fucking government Kool-Aid with a splash of fucking fentanyl to the cherry topper of heroin, I believe. He doing a speedball for the government.
Please stay far away from me. Don't want to save yourself. Say no, farewell.
Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest. And they need to say, yes, there's misogyny. But it's not just misogyny from white men. Mm-hmm. It's misogyny from Hispanic men.
Right.
It's misogyny from black men, things we've all been talking about, who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States. You know, the Democratic Party, I've always found when you're sitting around talking, they love to just sort of balkanize everybody into these separate groups and say, oh, white people don't like women and black people. No, it is time for the Democrats to say, okay, and you and I have talked about this before, a lot of Hispanic voters have problems with black candidates.
Right.
A lot
and
of,
with other Hispanics. You got some
exactly.
that don't like each other. And,
right.
and some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on this Get Out the Vote tour came from black men. I mean, misogynist things. So you're absolutely...
Do you see Trump? Was it J.D. Vance or Trump? One of them's like, we're going to put out the Epstein client list.
Oh, Trump. The Epstein and Diddy. Like, it's Epstein and Diddy. It's like, we're just going to let it out. We're gonna let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Yes. Hey. Oh yes.
Yeah. I thought of you when he said that, or whoever said that. I was like, oh, Eric is gonna be hype.
Who sent it to me? I think my friend Eric sent it to me. I don't remember. Either I saw it or somebody DM'd it to me. But either way, when I saw it, I was like, oh, happy day. Like I did. I went all the way back to sisterhood. I did. Oh, speaking of Sister Act, did you see that ABC? Yeah, did you see that ABC gave Candace Owens like $25 million contract?
I think that's fake.
For a show?
I think that's fake.
You think it's fake?
Yeah. I've been hearing that over and over, and I've also heard that Roseanne Barr and Candace Owens are going to take over The View, which I think would be a great strategy, but I keep hearing shit like this, and I think it's psyop shit. But
I wonder. I just wonder.
I know you're beef with my girl Candace.
I just wonder. I just wonder. That's it. Just over here observing and asking questions.
Yeah. You gotta wonder. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if Kamala would have won, there would have been something wrong with that, but Trump won, he won, Orange Man coming back. All right, we'll get to the next video. This is going to be a little shaky with the video because I have to like fast forward through it again. I did not chop them up precisely, but.
Gotcha.
This is a message for Donald Trump on behalf of the 70 or so million Americans who voted for Kamala Harris. Prove us wrong. You knew damn well Haitians weren't eating people's pets in Ohio, but you said it anyway to scare people. You gave us a Supreme Court that came after women's rights before you even knew what IVF stood for. You insulted Kamala Harris's intelligence after she beat your ass in a debate so bad your own vice presidential candidate had to tell you, don't worry, no one cares. You tanked the border bill on purpose so you could run on anti-Hispanic racism. Your own economists will tell you that inflation has been flat for well over a year, but you blamed Biden for it anyway, and you know that only a depression would bring prices back down. You know the GDP has grown faster under Biden over the last 4 years than it ever did on your watch. You know that tariffs are going to blow up the household budget of every single middle-class family in the United States, but you lied about them anyway. Yeah. And you know that it was your negligence and your mismanagement that resulted in your catastrophic loss in 2020, but you let your terrorist followers attack our capital anyway, resulting in 4 police officers getting hurt so bad they took their own lives. Well, congratulations. Just like in 2016, you're inheriting a booming economy that a Democratic president built. And just like in 2016, you're bringing a Republican House and a Republican Senate to back you up at every turn. The massive burden of running this country correctly is now in your lap. Are you going to fuck it up again? Or are you going to dare to actually prove us wrong and do something that is worth a shit. This is a message for Donald Trump on behalf of the
This nigga is on fucking every drug under the sun. He on the fucking government Kool-Aid with a splash of fucking fentanyl to the cherry topper of heroin, I believe. He doing a speedball for the government. Yep, they got him all. They got him way deep in the trenches.
I don't think he's on crack. I think he's just a married man who sucks dick on the side. He spit out a lot of nonsense. But my favorite part.
No facts. The booming economy is what got me. You're gonna be I can't with this motherfucker. So basically, the message, it was an encoded message, I bet. That's what it is. Everything he said, he wanted you to flip it. You're supposed to flip it. You got to flip it. That's what that was. Because just go about it the way he said it, that on fucking drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
No shit. My favorite part was when he was talking about the insurrection at the Capitol. He had his terrorist followers go there, and then 4 cops killed themselves afterwards. And I'm like,
how that worked.
It's all like, okay, so they killed themselves weeks after January 6th, and that's Trump's fault. It's all like, no, they are weak fucking betas, or they were taken out because they weren't going along with all the bullshit.